every morning with drive. Being on the grind, know I had to survive. We had to win. Started from the dirt and the rubble. I had to be the needle that was popping your bubble.
Hello and welcome into the Rookie Prospect Profile Series. This is a Zilla Fantasy Elite production. If you have been enjoying these neural network and our studio model videos, hit that subscribe button, hit a like button. Today, we are going to be looking at running back Aidan Borguet. Aidan Borguet was not drafted in the NFL draft, and he has yet to get picked up by an NFL team. They come into the league out of Harvard University, so somebody very smart. Looking at some of their physical traits for Aidan Borguet, and we can see that they come in with a height of 5'8", a weight of 205 pounds, giving us a BMI of 31.2. He came in with a 40 time of 4.63, giving us a speed score of 89.2, which is one of the worst in the actual NFL rookie draft this year. Putting some of these physical traits along with some of their college numbers into the R Studio model, you can see that we get a prospect score all the way down at 8.094, which ranks 307th overall out of the 310 running backs in the R Studio model's database. This is not good. Shifting over to see who are the closest comparables to Aidan Borguet's prospect score, we can see that the next closest better than him are Kadeem Carey, Tyon Green, Robert Hughes, Marcus Murphy, and Jamichael Hasty. And then the five closest below, Derek Gore, Malik Davis, J.D. McKissick, Thiernis Johnson, and actually no one. He only has 4 people worse than him in the entire database. And there's no one 5 worse than him. So you can tell how low he is exactly in this model. That is a 1.0 percentile rank. Obviously, the R Studio model does not love Aidan Borguet. He's super strong, though. Put up like 36, 35 reps in the bench. Just putting that out there. Not necessarily super indicative of NFL success. Obviously, he has not been picked up by an NFL franchise as of yet, and that's a little concerning, obviously. With the R Studio model saying he's one of the worst prospects ever, let's switch over to the machine learning model and see what it says about Mr. Aidan Borguet. We can see that he comes in with a mean of 11.56, median of 11.40, their minimum prediction 5.22, and their maximum prediction is sitting all the way at a healthy 18.36. That's really good. Their 10th percentile outcome is 8.70, 25th percentile outcome 9.97, and then their 75th and 90th percentile outcomes at 12.81 and 14.64 respectively, with that mid-50 gap of 2.84. Kind of an interesting profile there. Our studio didn't like him at all. The machine learning model is saying, hey, he's got a pretty solid mean here. His maximum's really good at 18.36. What do these numbers look like in comparison to historical people? So we look at that mean and median range, 11.40 to 11.5. We're looking at 11.40, Ty Montgomery, Andre Browns, Alex Collins, Felix Jones at 11.43, 11.5 to 11.65. We have several people in there just going from worst to best in that range. Salvon Ahmed, Darrell Williams, Jerick McKinnon, Matt Breida, Darren Sproles, and Sean Green, all in that range for their career best. A little bit lower than that, we're looking at some people in between 10.99 and 11.3. Again, going from the worst to the best. Roy Helu, Michael Carter, Charles Sims, J.K. Dobbins, Trey Mason, and Carlos Williams. Obviously, some of these people may improve on their career best, looking at J.K. Dobbins in that particular range. A.J. Dillon's at 10.92. So right in that range would be Aidan Borguet's mean or median output should he get 80 opportunities in a season. Considering he hasn't been picked up by an NFL franchise yet, I don't know if Aidan's going to get 80 opportunities in a season. NFL clearly doesn't think too highly of him, but machine learning model certainly says this is a profile that could hit pretty solidly if given the opportunity. So looking at that max prediction of 18.36, well, what range is that in? We got a couple people sitting 17.89. James Robinson, 17.99 is Joe Mixon. We're getting into the top 40 of all time here. Leonard Fournette, 18.25. Peyton Hillis from Cleveland Browns back in the day, 18.43. That got him on the Madden cover. Noshawn Moreno, 18.5. Marshawn Lynch, 18.9. So right in that range is what the maximum output range is saying for the neural network model for Aidan Borguet on that 18.36. So with that in mind, let's shift over to how he ranked out compared to the rest of the class this year in the neural network model. Looking at the mean rank, 13, median, 13, that minimum rank all the way down at 26. He went undrafted, kind of small. So looking at that, hey, the minimum rank, it's going to be pretty low down there. But that maximum rank, 6th best overall for Aidan Borguet at 18.36, saying he does have a pretty good ceiling should he get the opportunity. 6th best in the entire class. And getting into those 10th, 25th, 75th, and 90th percentile ranks, 15, 14, 15, and 11, with that M50 gap range of 27. One of the worst ones there for the M50 gap, and he's not, terribly high in the mean median, 13th overall at 11.56. But it is showing him kind of spread out a little bit more than you would expect. And, considering his results aren't super high, it's having him spread out across the larger range. It's saying, he's more volatile. Should he get 80 opportunities, he could end up way on one extreme or the other. So that's all that M50 gap is saying. So hopefully the RStudio model here and the machine learning model, even though they weren't in, alignment in terms of what they thought of this particular prospect, hopefully they give you a little bit of additional confidence in all this analysis that you're doing for each incoming rookie to make those proper decisions come draft time. Somebody that doesn't seem like they're going to be on your draft boards, considering he's not even on an NFL team yet. And, we've started mini camps and all that for the rookies already. So keep that in mind. That's going to do it for today's rookie prospect profile on Aidan Borguet. This is presented by Zilla Fantasy Elite. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Bye.
Whole crew on top, really we on top. Wake up every morning with drive. Been on the grind, know I had to survive. We had to win. Started from the dirt and the rubble. I had to be the needle that was popping your